Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Kiara, and so this video is dedicated to my followers because they requested this video. I shared a meme on Instagram that said if you have not had a crazy edible experience or something like that, you have not lived life. And I have two edible experience stories that I would love to share. Well, one of my followers requested that they wanted to hear it, and then I made a poll and said, did y'all want to hear this shit? So yeah, I should have my cousin Tafasia tell y'all the story, but I'm gonna tell it because she might lie. So she not gonna lie on me because no. So the first occasion was, or incident was in Vegas. 2018, we went to Vegas for my cousin's birthday. We stayed 6 fucking days. That was the longest days of my life. And then I hear that you're not supposed to stay in Vegas that long. Like, it's forbidden. Don't stay in Vegas that fucking long. But we was there from October 30th to November 5th. I don't know. But we was there for Halloween. That shit was cracking. I really wish to go back because I want to re-experience that. But I had fun. But y'all, if y'all hear some cracking in the background, that's fireworks that they popping over here. But so let's get to the story. So at this time, I was a good girl. 2018, I was a good girl. I, wasn't really doing shit. Nothing like that. Smoking, having sex freely, just chilling. So then we go to a dispensary that looks like the fucking Apple store. Like, it's the Apple store for weed. So I'm following my cousins around, I'm just looking because I'm not interested in smoking or whatever the fuck. And so I really don't care for none of this shit. So my cousin's like, you doing it, blah blah blah. I'm like, no I'm not. No I'm not. So they get this stuff, whatever, we get our Uber, we go back to the hotel, and my cousin Tafasia, I was laying in the bed, and then out of nowhere she just pops on top of me and she puts like this little mint. It wasn't no bigger than a Tic Tac, I swear to God. It was a little ass mint, and she forcing this shit in my mouth, like trying to push it through my motherfucking teeth, bitch. She cut my gums in the process, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just take it, gone. So then I took it, whatever. Maybe like an hour later, she like, you feel anything? I'm like, no, like this, I don't feel shit. So so we leave the room. She like, all right, we finna go to the strip. So we leave the room, and we in the hallway, and we waiting for the elevator, bitch. The elevator comes, we get on, and you know how the elevator bounces a little bit. So I'm like, whoa. I'm holding on to like the doors, like, whoa. I was scared as hell, like, all right, I'm finna start tweaking, like, oh my God, like, why did y'all give me these drugs? So so we in our Uber, my heart racing and shit like that. I'm like, okay, hold on now, like, I'm about to freak the fuck out, like, I'm finna freak out. So it's hitting me fast, like, swear to God, that shit hit me so fast. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm finna die. Like, we in the Uber, I just bust out saying, I'm finna die. My cousin was like, Kira, you need to calm down. I was like, no, like, I really feel like my heart finna stop, whatever. She was like, no, just calm down. Like, no, I'm finna fucking die. And she was like, you want to go to the emergency room? No, I do not want to die. I do not want no bill in fucking Vegas. Like, I do not want no medical bill in Vegas. Like, she like, oh, so what you want to do? What you want to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm just freaking out, like tweaking so bad. I'm like, this don't make no fucking sense. So then, I'm like, if I fucking die, bitch, this your fault. Like, I don't know, the feeling of being high and that fast and how that rush just takes over you, that shit is scary as a bitch. Like, I don't know how motherfuckers like this. Like, how do y'all like this shit? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So we I don't know, for some reason I wanted a tattoo. So we ended up being in Chinatown. I don't know y'all, I really don't know. So then they was closed. The tattoo shop was closed. I feel like this is, well, anyways, the China shop was closed, and y'all, so I'm like, so it was my turn to buy. It was my turn to, you know, split the Uber or whatever, get the Uber. And I don't have Uber or Lyft or none of that. No apps, nothing. So I had to download the app, but I wasn't, you know, wasn't in my right mind at the time. So my stupid dumb ass gonna ask these people, these little teenagers, I was like, hey, can you give us a ride? They looked at me so fucking crazy. They was like, what? And they just kept walking. Like, it was so crazy, because I was like, what the fuck? Why did I just ask that? Like, oh, I was out of my body. Like, it was crazy. Because I can't even explain. I can't explain what the fuck. I vividly remember things, but I do remember asking them for a ride, and they looked at me so fucking crazy, like, this bitch just, no, we don't fucking know you, bitch. Like, it was like that. And my cousin's like, what the fuck? They just busted out laughing, Kiara. And I was like, we need to go. Like, we need to get back to our hotel. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. So I was like, never a fucking again. Never again. I was tweaking so bad. So the second incident, was just recently. It was like in the winter time. My dad had these gummies. I swear to God, y'all, they look like fucking candy, because my dad likes candy or whatever. He likes candy. So I just assumed it was regular candy. And it was blue raspberry flavor, and I fucking love blue raspberry. I love blue flavor shit. Nothing else. Anything blue, I love. So I take two. I didn't see that it said infused with THC, whatever. I didn't see that until last minute, until I swallowed them motherfuckers, and I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna go home. So I was at my dad's, and then I started driving home. I'm on the highway, driving, cruising. My vision just blurred the fuck out, and I was like, oh shit. And I was by myself. I'm like, oh my God, I'm finna start tweaking, I'm finna start tweaking, because I already know how I am when I'm high. Like, oh my God, I don't like it. Like, especially when it rushes at you like that. Like, I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I had to pull over. So I went to a gas station, and I sat there, and I do not like driving under conditions like rain, snow, whatever, and it was about to snow. I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucked, because I was just gonna sit there and just like close my eyes and just, you know, let it pass or whatever. So I'm sitting at the gas station. I'm like, no, I need to go home. Like, I want to lay down or whatever. So I called Angel. Y'all. I called her. Oh my God. called my mama. So I'm like, Ma. She like, what? I'm like, can you come get me? She like, where you at? I said, I'm at Quick Trip, whatever. She like, why the fuck? Why? So then I'm like, I'm high. She's like, what? What the fuck? Is you a druggie now? My mama cussed me out. She's like, no, I ain't coming to get your ass. Blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, Ma, please can you come get me? She like, no, that's what your ass get. Blah, blah, blah. Sit your ass there or whatever. I'm like, Ma, no, please. Like, can you come get me? And I was only like 20 minutes away from my house. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have, you know, drove home, which I should have, but ugh. So my mama come. She come pick me up, instantly hear her mouth. So, what made you take it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Ma, I didn't know. She's like, how the fuck you ain't know? I'm like, girl, leave me alone. Like, I'm so high, I can't even talk to you right now. My eyes was closed. As soon as I sat down in the backseat, I just closed my eyes. Like, oh my God. She just sitting there yelling. I just blacked her out, like blanked her out, couldn't hear. I tuned her out. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. She's like, get your ass in this house and you better lay your ass the fuck down. I'm like, okay. My mama is crazy. And my mama, she don't do, like, she don't drink, she don't do drugs, she don't do nothing. So hearing it from her, I'm like, okay. She's like, ugh. But those was my 2 stories. Like, I have some other stories of hitting vapes and shit. Oh my God, I hit this one girl vape. I instantly like morphed into a whole nother dimension. Like, I'm like, it's cracking that shit. And when I tell you, my cousins and her friends, because we was I was at her like college alumni parties or whatever, so I go to their college or whatever, and we just party. And I hit this girl vape, one of my cousin's friends vape, and she was like, ain't no cracking that, ain't no cracking that. I'm like, yes it is, bitch, there's cracking that shit. I don't give no fuck, what the fuck. Oh my God, so instant. And then we was all in the car too, and oh my God, I had to sit in the car while everybody went in. I sat in the car. I sat my ass in the car. I threw up, poked my head out the window. I threw up, and this throw up all on the side of the car. I'm like, this don't make no sense. This shit embarrassing as fuck. But shit, I really do believe to this day that there was cracking that fucking vape. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. Don't nobody get that high that fast. Like, fuck it. There's no possible way. I don't care. There was cracking there. And she was mad too. Like, she wanted to fight me. Like, bitch, don't ever lie on my vape. I'm like, ooh, girl, what you want to do? But I wouldn't have did it. Yeah, don't be like me, y'all, please, because that was fucked up. But okay, I guess that was like 3 instances where I done did drugs. This is not a kid's channel, y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to tell my little story time because I know y'all wanted to hear it. So there you go, you heard it here first. I mean, that was really short and brief from what I remember, especially from Vegas. That was I only remember bits and pieces, and that's what I told, so I just summed it all up. The recent one with my dad, that was very recent. That was like in the winter. And then the vape one was, oh my God, y'all, I'm so tired. Like, I am so tired. I don't know how y'all got kids. Like, I really don't understand how y'all got kids, because if I have some kids, they'd be fending for themselves, because I'll be asleep all the time. Oh my goodness. That's so sad. I'm a sleepy motherfucker. Like, if I got a chance to lay down, I'm going to lay down. I am going to lay down. If I got a chance, if I got an opportunity, I'm taking it. I don't care. Like, when I got millions of things to do, I still will lay down. Like, it's so crazy to me. So I salute y'all if y'all got kids. I really do. I really do salute y'all. But yeah, that was just a little story time. I hope y'all like it, because my bad days is over. I think they're over. I don't know, but so yeah. How my face look, y'all? Do I look crunchy or oily or flaky or pimply? I don't know, but that was just a short brief story of my edible arrangements. So I'm gonna see y'all next time.